Hello, Internetians! Oh, that got really loud because I leaned into the mic. My name is Josh, aka ultraplayer, your coach at the York Metagross, and I am now short on time because while I was recording the team builder portion of this video, like I already did, I realized I didn't record any of the video, and now I'm short on time and patience, so we're going to rush through the team building portion of this. What happened? That happened. Okay. Is that what happened? Maybe that's why I went black. Anyway, blah blah blah. You can see his 6 mons. You can see my 6 mons. The other 5 mons they didn't bring were Virizion, didn't expect to come. Alamomola expected. Moongus kind of expected. Moltres definitely expected. And then something else Rotom Wash. Wow, he brought offense. Anyway, you can see these 6 mons that we're bringing. We're bringing Trick Room, Nessie Plot, Faggot, Guts, Sub, Guts, Heracross. We're bringing a Pivot, Vaporeon, ICMC, Greninja with Taunt and Spikes. Support Mega Altarian, Defensive Choice Scarf, Heatran. Yay! Glad you like the team builder. Onto the game. Now then, as you can see on your screen, 6 months he decided to bring his Mega Aggron, his Gengar, his Gardevoir, his Stoutland, his Tyranitar, and his Latios. Let's get rid of that. Bam! You can see those 6 months. You can my 6 months. I went really in depth into the team builder part. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get into it. Now then, I hope you guys enjoyed that. But anyway, Mr. Arahpthos and his Melbourne Stormthrows are going to lead off with his Gardevoir, as I'm going to lead off with my Greninja. Now then, I want to scout as to whether this thing is going to be Scarf or not, so I'm going to immediately switch out. I could Dark Pulse and get a lot of damage off on this, and I could get up a Spike, but I do not want to die to this Moonblast immediately. So I'm going to switch out, scouting to see what he might do and what he might not do, as he is going to go for the Moonblast, as you are going to see, as I go into my aerial, which is perfectly fine. As this Moonblast comes off, I'm going to be able to tell that this is a not Life Orb, not Pixie Play, and not Jspecks Gardevoir. It is Choice Scarf or it's a Z-move, and he's just going to continue to fire off Moonblast, which are perfectly okay, as I'm going to go for Wish and try and get some health back on this said Vaporeon. Now, I really wanted to go for Scald here, predicting a lot of Yostiman, so I could get some damage off on that and burn it. But I did not want Moonblast killing me. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Protect, just as the safe kind of play to make as he goes with the Latios. Now then, I'm decently healthy. I'm actually very healthy, and I know I can take anything from this because it's not a Z. Even if it's Choice Specs, I'm going to take any hit from it decently well. And I'm going to go ahead and go for the Momentum. He's going to go for Thunderbolt, as I believe I go for the Phantombass. And I'm going to go to my Heracross, because I take a Scarf Thunderbolt from a Latios very well, and this allows me to get my Guts off, and thus giving him the fear that I am Guts, and very, very powerful. And now I'm going to double out into my Greninja. One, scouting to see if he's Scarf, which that tells me I'm kind of in my mind that he could be, but also if he decided to go for Psyshock, I could also take that thing on very well, because I go into my Dark type, and I would have been able to Dark Pulse him afterwards. Now, he has Gengar in, he is Scarf, and he's going to go for Thunderbolt. Like I said, I don't say this, I've done this as a Riddle Team Builder, but I have a decent amount of bulk. That was a roll, but it was greatly in my favor, because I rushed that calc when I was making the Greninja set, and I'm able to just Dark Pulse, and I'm able to kill this Greninja, or this Gengar, which is very nice, because that was a huge threat to my team. So, shout out to Greninja for doing some work and helping me out for once, as he is going to bring in his Mega Aggron, and he's going to Mega Evolve, and I know Stealth Rocks are coming. I know Stealth Rocks are coming, and I don't really want to deal with them. I'm going to Taunt and try to prevent them for now. So, I'm going to go for Taunt, making some baller plays, looking really nice right now, as he is going to, in fact, go for the Stealth Rocks. And now here, I'm going to go for a layer of Spikes. Spikes are very nice for his team, as it wears it down for my potential Trick Room if I gets too late in late game, as he reveals the Aerial Ace to kill me, which scares me and keeps me from going to my Heracross, which is not fun. So I am thus going to go out into my Aerial to try and Scald him, try and get some health back on this Vaporeon, and potentially get some damage off on him with the Scald. So I'm going to go for the Wish here, trying to get back some HP as he goes for the Earthquake, and it's going to do a decent chunk, considering I'm a Vaporeon, but it's also a 140 base power Mega Aggron, so I'm not really too surprised that this thing is doing some damage. But I'm going to get said health back, and I am going to now go for the Scald, because I know I can take another Earthquake, and his Taunt wore off, so I know he's going to go for the Rocks, as I get about 25% off, which is very nice as he gets up his rocks. Sucks, but, I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world. So, I'm going to get my wish back. I'm going to get some HP back with the leftovers. And here, I am starting to get that feeling that he's going into Latios again, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the Baton Pass, as he is going to go out into the regular Latios. As I go for Baton Pass, and I'm now gaining momentum once again, which is very nice. As I'm able to go into my Cotton Candy, into my Altaria, and I know that I can take an Ice Beam from this, no problem. So I'm going to get my Altaria out, and I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice. I really wanted to go for Flamethrower, predicting the Aggron, but it's not really that important, because this thing is still going to come in, it's going to take a Spike, it's going to take a Hyper Voice, which is almost 30%. It's 25 to 30% combined, and that's very nice for my Cofagrigus, so I'm perfectly okay with this. So, Mega Evolve, Mega Altaria is here. I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice, really revealing that I'm a special set, and specifically that I am an uninvested special set. And I'm going to bring down that Mega Aggron to half, which is very nice. And now here, I'm going to switch out, and I'm going to go out into my Heatran, because I definitely predict him to go for Heavy Slam. And that's exactly what he does. He's going to go for the Heavy Slam, revealing that he is Stealth Rock, 3 attacks, which is perfectly, well, he's going to reveal Earthquake in a second. I predicted him to switch and go for my rocks to, like, bring down hazards, as he actually stays in on a, Heatran, which was very surprising to me. However, it worked out very well for him. Sorry for the ding. Welcome to Creative Cloud. I have 4 updates available that I'm not going to update for the next 47 years. But anyway, he's an Earthquake, and he's going to straight kill me, which is very, very not good. As Flash Cannon could have been a very good late game win con. But I'm going to go to my Heracross now. I'm going to go for Sub, seeing if he's going to switch out and try and preserve this, and try and stack something else off, but he is going to reveal that he does not care and that this is his least valuable one, as he goes for Aerial Ace, preventing me from going for the SD, which is fine. So, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go for the Close Combat. I know he's going to stay in now, and I know that Close Combat is going to kill this thing at the range it's at. It was not killing from full, go figure. Guts boosted Heracross, Close Combat does like 60 to a Mega Aggron, which is absolutely insane to me. Should probably turn that down. But anyway, kill the Mega Aggron, which is very nice. Not a bad slot. And he goes out into his Insured. I don't want him to go for Ice Beam predicting my Mega Altaria. I don't want him to go for whatever, predicting my whatever. I'm going to stay in and go for Knockoff. I don't really have to switch into this anyway. And I'm going to lose my Heracross, which is also not good. But it is not the end of the world, as I can now go out into my Mega Altaria. I know I take any hit from this thing from the range it's at, and I can go ahead and go for the Hyper Voice, which is really good. As he goes for Side Shock, he's going to get some decent damage off on me, and I'm going to fire off his Hyper Voice, and I'm going to kill the Latios. And I was very scared about this, because I know that Gardevoir can come in now, and that thing might be running Hyper Voice because it has Trace, and I do not want to deal with Pixelate boosted Hyper Voices from that Gardevoir. But he's going to go to Gardevoir. He's going to be faster than me. He knows I'm a support set. And he knows that he can kill me with a Moonblast, and that's exactly what he's going to do. However, game's just about set up, and I'm looking at a win right about now. Because I can take 2 Moonblasts from this thing after leftovers with my Cofagrigus. So I'm going to go into that said Cofagrigus, and I'm going to try and Trick Room and then Nasty Plot immediately afterwards. So he's actually going to switch out. Instead of spamming Moonblast, he's going to switch out into his Tyranitar Horror, which was very surprising. As I go for Trick Room first, because I knew that if this were to happen, Trick Room would do better. Now I very much expected this thing to be banned, so I kind of play around it as such. That's kind of a decently fast ban set. But I go for Trick Room, and I'm going to then go out to my Vaporeon. And as I go out to my Vaporeon, the game was I can live any banded hit and then go for Scald, because I'm going to be faster under Trick Room than a even minimal speed invested Tyranitar. And he reveals the Dark Pulse, which was very scary to me. And it does that much damage. Now here, I want to talk about this turn. So this turn, I'm going to get in the leftovers recovery. This turn, I believe, to me, it was a 50-50. If I Scald and he kills me with whatever, everything's in range of my Cofagrigus, and I might be able to just win as long as I get another Trick Room up and I can stall off these turns. Because everything would just be in range. Or I could Nasty Plot next turn and be able to whittle some stuff down. Either way, I did not think he would let me Scald his Tyranitar and put that thing in range of a single Hidden Power Fighting. I thought 110% every single time his play was going to be go into Gardevoir on the with the Trace and trace my Water Absorb and then be able to wall me, and I'm not going to be able to do anything. So predicting that, I go for the Phantombass because I could have potentially won if I got my Cofagrigus in on the Gardevoir like that, and I could have gone for the Nasty Plot, and then everything died at that point. Because I would have killed two things, and I lived a hit from guaranteed from anything. But anyway, maxing in my Gladison, and now the Tyranitar is very healthy. I'm going to go for 10 power fighting. It's going to reveal that F+2 I would have killed. After the Scald, I could have killed. That's a no. He can go for Dark Pulse, and he is going to not actually kill me, which is very surprising. But the Sand will, so that's unfortunate. And at this point, it's looking like an L. Unfortunately, Trickman is still up. He is still faster than me. I'm not able to Scald and finish him off, and he is going to finish me off at 1 HP with the Ancient Power stunting on me on the final move, and we are going to lose this game 3-0. Very unfortunate, but he did play extremely, extremely well. I cannot be mad at that. But that is the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and catch me next week as we go against SilverBeanie, coach of the Crystal Pallossands. I will see you guys then, and peace.